Hi everybody, it's Dan. How we doing today? You guys ready for some more Final Fantasy 11? All right, let's do this. All right. So, we're going to start with Sophia today. Um I was able to play a little bit at work for about an hour and got a few dailies done and so we can zip through things a little bit quicker today. Um so she did all this stuff already. So what we're going to do now is go to her mod garden and do some more of that first. While we're doing that, I'll set up the YouTube. All right. Okay. All right. I should probably say goodnight to Fan, huh? Let's do that here in a second when I get a chance. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second to set this up. Okay, that looks good. We're set. All right. Now let me go ahead and say goodnight to Stan. Okay, now let's go ahead and send a message to let her know I'm on. Send number. Oh no, it's not it. This one. There we go. I got it now. Oh, she's back in the Wakabeckos again. Okay, let's do my gardening here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right. Okay, where was I? Revival looked here. We skipped over all the other stuff, guys, because I already did it earlier, so that's why we're not doing it now. So I've already did it already, so that's why I skipped over all that other stuff I usually do at the beginning there. I done all the I did all the auctioning, I did all that stuff. It's all done. So we don't have to go through all that mumbo jumbo at the beginning today. And get back to more of the game today. But the mod garden, I can do it every hour, so that's where we're back into doing it again. Okay, there we go. Done there? Okay. All right. And so. Dark crystal. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and sort that. Nope, just 3 on me, huh? All right. Let's go do some collations and go do a couple collations for her too. All right. Oh, I did that. What am I doing? We don't need to do that. We can just go right there. Okay, there we go. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Since it's only 30 minutes, I'll go ahead and just start on her finishing up her getting to chapter 3. All right. Whoop. 3. All right. 3 merit points. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I might as well just finish them all off, huh? We'll just finish them. We only got one more we can do. Since we're waiting 30 minutes, I might as well just do them all. Okay. Well, tomorrow I plan on driving out to Fargo, North Dakota again. From the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Yep. So it's supposed to be a clear day tomorrow, so no snow or nothing like that. So it'd be worth driving out there then. So get it out of the way for the week. Let's see, West. Yeah, my coworker and me are switching off the weeks now. We do it every other week, so now I just have to go to Fargo only every other week now. So I just try to pick a day when there's not going to be any participation, like precipitation. That's it. Yeah, no snow on the and out there. Then I'll be all right to drive up there because I don't like driving in the snow. Not at all. But then really, who does unless they're driving like a winter vehicle or something? Enjoy the winter recreation, I guess. Okay, now let me see. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Yep, gotta talk to him again. All right, you want to check in parameters, see what they're at. Oh, that's a long ways away. 160 minutes. Oof. Yeah, that's a long ways away. So like over 2.5 hours. Over 2.5 hours. That's a long time. Okay. Let's see here. Before we move on, let me see if she needs to get any items stocked up here before we move on to. I don't think she does, but let me look. Yeah, Fish Macabre's doing pretty good. Looks good there. Yeah, Revival was look good. All right. Let's go ahead and continue with her. Actually, let's check and see what we got to do. I forgot to look. All right, where are we on the quest again? I remember what we got to do. We got to go talk to Levy. I remember now. Oh yeah, Levy's down here. We don't need to get in the porter, do we? We can just get right in and flee, huh? Running the decathlon. Okay. All right, let's go through the cutscene, huh? Here we go. Sophia Star, perfect timing as always. I've heard you made an appearance at one of the ruling class's post-colloquy banquets, have you not? Well, that certainly would explain it. And with the way you've been cozying up to our dear princess of late, it only makes sense. Let me share with you something juicy. Ingrid of the Order of the Weatherspoon is due to return to Adelon from a brief sojourn in the Middle Lands. Don't be fooled by her fair complexion and youthful attire. She is one of the Order's most respected exorcists, with the capabilities far beyond her years. Okay, what's an exorcist? Okay. You got rocks for brains. Let me see if I can explain this in the simplest terms possible. Undead bad, no undead good. I suppose it is a bit more complicated than that. An exorcist is a white mage who focuses not on the path of the rest of the respite, but rather on smiting the wicked with the divine fury. And Adelonian tots learn that these conjurers have their roots in the sorceress studies of the first head of the Weatherspoon. As it often seen, techniques were passed from progenitor to progeny, proving useful time and again until the sinistry of our fair city bore the exorcist naught but respect. A little holly here and a little banish there, and bam! Throughout the ages, there have always been exorcists with strong connections to the Order of the Weatherspoon. It is that reason why undead do not accost our fair city. The world may never know. You know how foot soldiers guard bigwigs. That's the role exorcists play here in Adelon. Okay. The leader of these spiritualists turned soldiers is the High Exorcist, Vortimer, an enigma to much of the city. What I am about to tell you comes directly from his lips. What would Ingrid want from me? Right. As I mentioned, Ingrid is the most accomplished exorcist around. That is the high praise in itself. But she's also drop dead gorgeous. Well, it's a girl, huh? Her personality is, however, a bit, how can I put this, abrasive. Our tenet of our exorcist creed is that the wicked shall know no succor, sus, successor, I think is it. And Ingrid takes this as to such an extreme that the less diplomatic call her Ingrid the Merciless. But let's keep that just between us. Weird answers. Have you gone completely mad? Don't say that too loud, or they'll come for me too. If your aim was to chop 5 years of my life, you've done an admirable job. But back to the matter at hand. Ingrid expressed the desire to see more of the world, so she made a pilgrimage of sorts to the Middle Lands. But something urgent came up, and she is now en route back to Adelon. Vortimer would have you take a stroll down to the airship docks and greet Ingrid when she arrives. Perhaps you're wondering why he chose you. To be honest, I asked myself the same thing. It must not be my place to know. But a request is a request, and here we find ourselves talking this lovely day. Once she arrives, you are to accompany her to the Adelon Castle. Yes, the castle, not the Order of the Weatherspoon manse. It vexes me too, but Vortimer said to escort her directly there. Okay? Sure. I'm sure her vessel will arrive at any moment, so you best hurry. She certainly would not take kindly to being kept waiting. I made sure she knows who to look for, and I'll send word to the castle so they'll be expecting you. Off you go then. All right. Okay, so what does that take us next to, huh? Let's look, huh? All right. Getting this thing up. There we go. Okay, let's take a look here. All right. Okay, is it Yajiso? Is that what we're on now? Let me look. Missions. Return of the Exorcist. Oh, we're already past Yajiso. Oh, okay, we're on Return of the Exorcist now. Good. Oh, we're already on Chapter 3. That's weird why I didn't say we went to Chapter 3 then. Walker teleporate waypoint to airship docks in western Adelon. Airship docks? Okay, we gotta go to the airship docks. Okay. This way, okay. I'll be here. So we just gotta go to the airship docks. Oh, gotta stay right here. Western Adelon? Okay. Huh. Airship dock. Oh yeah, airship docks. Here we go. Alright. Airship comes to Adelon? I didn't know that. Interesting. Things we learn, huh? I guess they have an airship that comes here, huh? Oh, we got a cutscene already. There she is. You must be Sophia Star. Yes. Your name is known to me, and you have no doubt surmised I am Ingrid of the Order of the Weatherspoon. Ingrid of the Merciless? And here I thought only natives of the Adelan called me that. Pray tell, who did you hear that from? Go on, I promise not to be angry. It is of little consequence. Long have I known people call me by that moniker. But let me ask you this. Why should any mercy be shown to those who have turned their backs on the goddess? Let Audalon be in accord. I am merciless through and through. And all who face my judgment shall not even have one speck of ash left. What is the calling of the exorcist if not to obliterate and defile from the face of Adelon? And I will not stop here. No, I attend on the name Ingrid the Merciless being rung throughout the Middle Lands as well. But I have no time for idle chatter. I must make haste to the Castle Adelon. Nor do I need you to take me there. Why, petulant child, because I am the chosen girl of the Order of the Weatherspoon. It is not your place to ask such questions. As I said earlier, enough prattling. I have visited the castle countless times in the past. You haven't heard anything about my mission, have you? Then you must also be unaware of what participates my return. Participates my okay. Participates my okay. I, the greatness exorcist in all of Abalka, was summoned back because of none other than the black sheep of Adelon himself. I heard word about him becoming cursed into some pitiable form. Cooler heads always prevail, and thus it falls to me to see if this nonsense is true. The missive I received stated that the Founder King's curse has been made manifest, but I have my doubts. I should not be so outwardly skeptical. If Vortimir says it is a curse, then it probably is. And yet again, it falls to someone else to clean up one of Yagnus's messes. I thought he had his head on straight until he started this colonization nonsense, but now that matters little at this juncture. Pandora's box has been opened, and Vortimir is right. We must see this through to its natural conclusion. Unlike Hidelbert, who views it as an abominable farce, I know that it's the direction we are heading in, for good or for ill. Hidelbert is the head of my order, always wearing those painful crisp white outfits of his. Your question surprises me. Your name is known amongst the 12 orders, so I imagined you would have met him before. Pray listen, adventurer. You must understand, having come to our fair city to serve as a pioneer of your own violation. No matter what the barriers stand before us, we must resolve to destroy them at any cost. Our aim is to press onwards, even if we must violently uproot them, just as our ancestors did during the Great Expedition. Are you familiar with this time in Adelon's history? Your answer does not convince me, but I am loath to tell you something you may already know. Allow me to give you a brief lesson. Colonization was attempted in an additional time after the Founder King's first foray all those years ago. Several centuries passed, and there was another effort to pioneer the mainland. This period of history is known as the Great Expedition. The words of the Founder King grew faint over time, and what do you think happened? A struggle for power between the orders. It was the time of the unbridled strife and conflict. Each order attempted to seize power, and the ground turned red with the blood as they feverishly rushed to populate the mainland. History is always seen through the eyes of the victor, but as each order considered themselves the winner, we have no fewer than 12 whitewashed versions of what really happened. Those who regate you with these tales of bravery and bravado are completely blind to the corruption of the darkness. No, they actively turn their backs to it. Those of the Boko who took one cautious step into the wild suffered at the claws of the dread spirits and demons that appeared as if from the underworld. And while the squabbling took place in the city proper, who was it that rose above the madness to save our kin? The exorcist. Humanity has no future is if it lives in constant fear of demons and curses. Forgive me for boring you. It is not my place to bring eternal struggles to your ears. I know you are here for one reason, and one reason alone: money. As long as you remember not to get in our way, you can expect an amiable relationship with me. But while I have your attention, I have heard other curious things about you, namely, that you are able to converse with our dear Grand Chancellor despite his current state. Well, that certainly is something. This may sound crass, but no one is interested in you as a person. They are interested in what you and this strange power can do for us. Your task is to interpret it for me. For that reason, and that reason alone, I shall tolerate your presence. Come, they are waiting. It's funny. Forgive me for boring you. She kind of did, didn't she? He nodded off for a second there. That's why I got quiet. I was getting kind of bored, but it was a little interesting. Hmm. Okay, let's move on. All right. Agree that and suspicion begins next. Okay. Moving on to the next one, the Mercies one. Okay. Okay. Walk to the teleport. Go to Castle Adeline Eastern. Okay, so we're going to Gacta Castle again. That's easy. We can do that. Let's go to the castle. Where's the Adeline port? There it is. Right. That's where the airship entrance is. You can take an airship out of here. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's go to Eastern Adeline and let's go to the castle gates. More cutscenes, huh? Whew. Okay, here we go. Sophia Star, why bring someone of such questionable moral character to this assembly? The Order of the Adelon remains yet the leader of our alliance with a strong lineage tracing back to the founder king. Why would you summon a mere commoner and one from a foreign land at that? You seem to have won over the hearts of the nobility. Nobility, hmm? Take a brief moment to listen away from their eyes. Hidelbert, there is no reason to work yourself into a tizzy. You are well aware that we are attempted to use the Rosinia's prom, which she received from the Queen of the Leafkin, and in the end none of us were able to communicate with Yagnis. No Sepia Star was the only one to do so. Hmm. Dear Simagina, you let yourself to be taken in by this mockery of our orders. What proof have you that she wasn't just sprouting dribble to serve her own ends? She certainly did not seem to be lying to me. No, Sophia Starr seemed like a young lady who chooses the path of enlightenment rather than willful ignorance. Oh, my dear Semja, you seem to have quite the opinion of our enigmatic friend. But darkness of the heart oft lies well hid. Are you sure trusting one such as she is prudent? Not to say, of course, that I disbelieve her. No, it is through Sophia Star that we learn about Yagnis's condition, as well as the Middle Lands themselves. Their armies, politics, economy. We cannot sit forever on this little island, playing fifth fiddle to the rest of Vandiel. On that, I dare say you are mistaken. Oh, about that. About what? I do not wish to speak ill of Sapistar, but the situation is not so simple. Lest you forget, Arcelia was also able to hear Yagnis's voice. Well, I, and yet she chose to leave Sapistar with Rosilio bequeathed. Roselia gave it to Sapistar, not to me. Hidelbert, Melbian, my trust in Sapistar is not mere whimsy. If Arcelia believes her in her, then so shall I. Sometimes I stop and catch myself pondering what this all means. What if all this were a challenge posed to us by the founder king? In the countless years since his passing, how has Adelon changed and evolved? That one of his bloodline should be transformed into a lesser being right as colonization recommenced. We may be struggling against a current stronger than ourselves. That is why I wonder if we are being tested. Tested? By whom? I do not know. Perhaps by fate itself? Well, my scarcedom comes back to haunt me. You appear to have some allies within these walls. The real trial will come right as we pass through these doors. I've heard all I need to. Let us see how useful you really are. I have returned from the Middle Lands, and it appears everyone is already assembled. Disperse with the pleasantries, show me to Yagnas. Hmm. Far be it from me to doubt one of our own order, but how can you tell from such a simple gesture? I must confess my surprise at your doubt. I speak only as the goddess guides me. Tell me, do you doubt her wisdom? Forgive me if my words seem brazen, Hilbert. Back to the matter at hand. What has befallen Yagnas is most certainly some form of a curse. Then it is as we suspected. Indeed, and though this is no ordinary curse, I am inclined to believe that this is not born from the founder king. She is raw, but I cannot put words. Sophia Star, you talk to me now, may not able longer. Yes, adventurer, has Yagna spoken to you? You say that this is in fact the curse of the founder king, and what basis have you for the contradicting me? Contradicting me. So it is after all. How how's your mind changes on every whim, like a leaf upon the breeze. Not 5 minutes ago you were singing a different tune. You were spying on us from outside the door. I never took you for one who only hears what he wants to. That is not the case at all. Just silence, outsider. You have no place in interjecting your opinions into this dialogue. Your only job is to tell us what he is saying. It matters not who placed this curse upon Yagnas. Only a grand ritual of purging will be able to rid such a terrible infliction. But unfortunately what, Ingrid? Such an purgation requires materials that I do not have on hand. Vandio only exists thanks to the blessings of the 8 crystals. To penetrate darkness, we need a vessel wrapped in the power of the 7 other types. I have on hand thunder, ice, and light, and would ask you to procure earth, water, fire, and wind for me. And what exactly would suffice? They must be things bathed in a holy glow. Let me think. Yes, a piece of stone, wall touched by the light of dawn. Holy water untainted by impurity. A flame that has gone extinguishedly for 7 years. The wings of the weather vane that had stood the test of time. I require each of those 4 things. And of course, we have someone who is more than willing to serve as a errand girl. Isn't that is that not right, Sophia Star? Return here once you have appropriated the items, and I will begin the ritual. Until that time, I shall make preparations. That girl has some nerve. Sophia Star, I would ask you to look after Arcelia. Why, I need not to tell you that she always runs headfirst into danger. Sophia Star, it is good to see you here. I came as soon as I heard that Ingrid was to examine my brother. But since everyone has already left, How did the ritual go? They're going to perform a purging ritual? I see. So Ingrid feels it is a curse after all, but not the Founder King's. What? How could it mean that his voice faltered? My brother began to show symptoms right as the call went out for adventures from the Middlelands. It started out as a simple rash. He said it might have been something he picked up in the forest. He was still of human form, talking with me just as he had when he were younger. I could still hear his voice. And then slowly he turned into what you see him as today, eventually losing all powers of speech. And to think, even though you were able to communicate with him telepathically, now, does that mean the curse is still progressing? That this isn't the end? Might he turn into the Leafkin for good? You are too kind to me, and you're right. It would not do for me to sit here and stew. If you're going to help find the materials needed for this purging, then let me come with you. I'd do anything to see my brother whole again. Just let me know whatever you need. Okay. All right, that one's done. All right. Let's see what it says on the mission notes here. Adelon. Okay. Curse from the past. Okay. Oh, we can get to trust Ingrid now. Cool. Yeah, let's go get the trust. We got to talk to Rigaburn and Eastern Adelon at J7. Let's go get the trust, huh? Okay. J7. Okay. Eastern Adelon? Yep, Eastern Adelon. J7, huh? Okay, where's J7? Okay, would that be J7? Right over there? I'm wondering if it's that one right there. J7. I bet this is it right here. All right, let's go here. Pretty close to the castle gates, though. All right. Now we got to find J7. All right, let me look. All right, J7. Oh. Wait, actually, wait. J7. J7. Oh, it's going to be this building over here. Okay. All right, I'm looking for. What's his name again? Rigabertine, I think his name is. Rigabertine, okay. Where would he be at? Is he up there? No. Is he in a building or something, maybe? Can we go in here? Nope. Well, I'm stumped here. Where'd that trust be at? Where would that trust be at? Huh. Well, where would he be at? We could burn down here, maybe? There's an NPC, but I don't think that's him. Oh, I know what I can do. Of course. Just use the wide scan. Rigaburn we're looking for. Okay, let's find an R here. Okay. Where is he at? There he is. Regular routine. Oh, okay, he's down that hallway there. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so we could transfer to that one up there then. Yeah, let's transfer that one up there. Okay. I'm assuming she's a warlock. That means that she, or an exorcist, she's probably a damage dealer then, huh? Yeah, here he is. All right. This extravagant evident, uh, wait, this extravagant device is one of my many assets held by current Minister of Judic, sorry, Judication, Hildebert. Welcome home, Lady Ingrid. Adventurer, a moment, fool. I have been appraised of the Juno Institute of Magical Studies. New Trust Initiative. You are enrolled in this abomination too, as I understand. Sure. My instincts are never wrong. It's a blessing from Altana herself. As an exorcist of the highest caliber, recognizing those whose talents may be of use comes as a second nature. You are certainly aware of how I visited the Middle Lands for a time. Even the most reclusive shut-in knows that. My travels took me to the Institute, where they correctly asked me to be a participant in the initiative. Our Adelon expects me to serve as their face in the foreign land. It would be uncouth of me to refuse such an opportunity. Further, imagine how well it would reflect on Vortimir if we were to discover how. But laying that aside for now, my excellence is beyond parallel in this land. Middlelander, consider yourself touched by fate that I designed to participate in the ritual with you. Of course. Perfect. Let the merciless one guide you. True to its name, the ritual requires trust between two individuals. Let us reflect. Your brash insolence was evident for the first time you opened your mouth. But my strength and spirit shall see us through nonetheless. Let us proceed. There we go. Merciless indeed. The rest I leave up to you. Despite your greatness efforts to derail this ritual, it appears to have been a success. My alter ego shall surely be a great use to you. With Adelin's most prominent exorcist at your side, your foes will tremble and flee. Hmm. Yes, this incantation only strengthens my ability to purge the world of its ills. Let me take wing and guide you. Only once the world is clean will I finally be free of this pain. Mommy, I. All right. Got to trust Ingrid now. Cool. All right. Okay. Now I just need to see something here a minute. Okay. Was this one we were on? The merciless one? Okay. I want to make sure we didn't miss any other trust. Let me just double check it and make sure we don't want to miss anything here. Okay, yep. No, no, we didn't miss anything. We're good. We're good. Now we get the fun part. A curse from the past is our next one, huh? Okay. This is where it's going to get tough now, I suppose, huh? This is where I'll probably need her help now, but let me see. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Got to go to K9. K9. Looks like a lot of running around first, though. Sweet. Okay, where am I going now? Okay, I gotta go to. Let's see. Okay, let's see now here. All right. Papai. Repetine in South. Wait. Plush, Trishbank, and Eastern Adelon? Okay. Okay, let's see the map here. I have no idea where this is. K9. 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 Oh, it's close. We're really close to it. K9 is should be right down here. Near the castle. Prosh Trishbank, huh? Oh, yeah, the castle gate. Well, that's easy. Okay. Ingrid herself has left me with a message for you. You are to gather 4 items that have been touched by the divine. The first is a piece of stone while touched by the light of dawn, and the second holy water attained by purity. The third is a flame that has gone extinguished for 7 years. The fourth is the wings of the weather vane that stood the test of time. Perhaps you could start the gathering information from other exorcists. They would do their utmost in wishes. Hilbert Mass is not far from here. Suggest you pay his order and visit what information you can glean. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay. Okay, let's get her in. Get her right here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, we're in. Okay, cool. Now I can tell her what happened. All right. What's that called again? It's called a Yeah, sure, we can do that. We can do ROV. Mm-hmm. He must be a really high puppet master. Go to the agemic device with the waypoint here. Okay. Agemic device? Okay. Okay. Agemic device. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Agemic device. Which wouldn't she say railways? Waterways, right? Waterways. Waterways. Mm-hmm. Yep, I went the right place. Okay, cool. I went the right place. Okay, good. I have a second I wouldn't go in the right place, but I did. Okay, good. Excellent. All right. Okay. I'll get that right now. 1 second. All right. Ah, yes, my most adoring fan. If I weren't so tickled to see you, I might call you Stalker. And to think that you brought a fair maiden along for a front row seats. The same tired old soliloquy would seem so contrived now, wouldn't it? You must be that Balamar fiend lurking in the Czechia battlegrounds. First the continent, now the city. What do you want with us? Leave Adeline and flee to whatever hole you crowd out of. My dear, you must have me mistaken for some two-bit hack. And besides, there's no wisdom in messing with your betters. And you should be thanking me. I've decided to stop trying to recreate a new world and save this one instead. Of course, I still plan to make myself the protagonist. And Sophia Star, there's much to be gained from joining hands and becoming part of my union. You would refuse my generous offer? After how much effort it took me to come back from who knows what world? You came back from another world? What are you on about? You're not going to get me to show my hand that easily. Can't I bring just a little bit of humor and uncertainty into our lives? What's more, young one, it would take far too much energy to explain to you the tenuous story of how Sophia Star and her pale fair friend, what was his name? Celine? Selenelia? Sabina? Celtius? Yes, Celtius. How in Celtius ruined my week. And on the way back, I had to hop from world to world, making discovery upon discovery, and I did my own little research as I went. Before each world fell in turn, that is. Whole world's folly, and Sophia Star, what is he? Not too far from the future, all the worlds I visit are presumably those I didn't will fall into parts known as the emptiness. Even Bandio? You mean you haven't heard? Oh, that's a rich twist of events. And so, Sophia Star, I took a look at some of that essence I borrowed from your little orb. You see, I figured it could throw a wrench in the whole emptiness business. But like any good drama, the conclusion I came wasn't so simple. Hmm, high quality F skin. Or would it be more accurate to say the power of life? Either way, it transcends the boundaries of time and space. And I must confess, although this may seem a bit of tired trope, the gods themselves would be jealous of what you stumbled upon. Hmm. As am I. And so I'd like to lend your orb a little bit of my power, if for no other reason than to see how far down this rabbit hole goes. But everything has a price, and my little surcharge would be for you to bring me an orb once wielded by your pretty princess, long dead relative and founder king. And don't mind me. I'll be over there taking a nap in the meantime. So come back when you found it, and then we'll be on with the show. Goody. One of the Founder King's relics here. Why would even I be aware of this? And there's no way I didn't trust such an artifact to that two-faced jester. I'm to show it to her. Is this what the fate has in store for us? I don't know why, but thinking about the journeys we will have brings me a sense of peace. Sophia Star, I know now that the right thing to do is entrust the Founder King's artifact to you. But my position in the city is a delicate one, and I will pretend I have never heard of such an object. So please, do with it what you will. Just please promise me that you will share any new information you glean from Balamar. Okay. All right. We're set. Ooh, I got Arcelia's artifact. Cool, gotta trust. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. What are we doing now? Okay. Where'd she go? She took off on me. She's down here, I suppose. All right. All right. So what are we farming? Okay. Oh, she didn't invis me. I thought she'd invis me. Hold on, let me invis myself then. Oh, I'm not ready, girl. I'm not ready, girl. I don't got my invis on yet. I lost her. I thought she was gonna invis me. Sorry. I thought you were invising me. I lost you now. Hold on, I gotta get my invis on. Damn it. Okay. Game's so slow. Oh, now I gotta find her. Wherever the heck she went. Where did she go? Did she go down this way? I bet she went down this way, didn't she? We'll have to look for her on the map. Yep, I forgot about the spectral grid again. Yep, you're right. I should use that. Wait, scan. Okay. Markers. Okay, where's she at? Okay, she's up there. Okay, I see where she's at. Okay, I got you. Okay, I found you now. There you are. I see you now. I'm coming. Come in. Well, this ROV takes you into this one too, huh? No, I haven't done that yet. I got to do that. I forgot about that again. Oh, we gotta touch it? Okay. Okay, 1 second, I gotta get this off. Alright. Back to Sleuthgate again, huh? We should go to Sleuthgate a lot, don't we? We're entering the battlefield again? What's going on? Where are you? Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, over there. Okay. Check the barrel. You got it. Got it. Founder King's Orb. Okay. Yep. Didn't tell you I got it, did it? Okay. Gotta stay locked on her or I'll lose her. There we go. Remember that thing again, huh? Okay. Thank you. It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentimental jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. What a quaint little ditty, wouldn't you say? And one which a Middle-lander such as yourself would have heard many times before. It began with a stone, a many-colored light banishing the darkness. But neither of us really thinks that the darkness is the emptiness, hmm? It's the void. And what threatens your lovely friend's future isn't the emptiness either. Once again, it's the void. Isn't it your job to put the pieces together? Because it's certainly not mine. Come now, less standing around stuffified and more handling up the Founder King's orb. Some of the thousands of years ago, Adelon's founder king, August, came across the enormous magical power and sealed away Hades, who came to learn of a place called Tartarus. And the enormous magical power is essential to how the story unfolds. And he came to contact with my homeland and the place where I was born. Yes, this orb is from my world. Ah, yes, I remember so clearly now. We referred to the void as the cloud of darkness. Ah, how can I explain this to someone with your mental capacity? It's not alive, it's not dead. I don't know if it even is. It eats away at light and darkness, halting all life and making it as it never existed to begin with. That is its purpose, and you can call it that. And what I learned is that my world, your Vandiel, and the countless other stars that exist are but islands floating within this cloud. The cloud doesn't think or feel, but it does shift and move just like clouds you and I are familiar with. With each blow of the wind, it moves, grows, shrinks, and dissipates as it does. It engulfs any world that stands in its way. And if your world is unlucky enough to be caught in its path, then poof. Not that I've had the ill fortune of seeing or experiencing it, but it was a little something I picked up along the way. I couldn't care less whether you believe me or not. That's for you to decide. But you probably should, especially now that your orb is filled with a little bit of me. What is it you called? Trust? Even if I couldn't come up with more fitting name. Now that I have my idea how you came to manipulate such powers, but the fact that such a thing is possible, could that be a sign she gave you? But I grow bored of this. Let me return what I borrowed. Haven't you read the script? This is the part where you show me the orb. Sometimes the most unexpected of paths emerges from the most taxing of trials. Beauty incarnate no. And so, Sophia Star, I take my leave. Perhaps we'll be fortunate enough to cross paths again someday. Oh, I forgot to change my record in minutes. I thought I did already. Darn it. Okay, good. All right. Now let me change that real quick. Quest. Quest. Okay, record names. Objective list. Okay, what was it? Tutorial? Yep. Okay. Missions ROV, right? Which one is ROV again? Oh, here you go. Rhapsody Bandio. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't have this one ready yet. There we go. All right. Let's get the next one set up. Yep, there we go. All right. All right, I'm ready. Where to next? Okay, what's next? Okay, all done with this one. Whew. It's probably fighting them. Yep, I do. I'll go there right now. We warp out of here. Okay, let's see. Warp, oh, the warp ring's already on. Let's just use it. Okay. I'll go to the library in East Ardalan. That's easy. I know exactly where that is. Okay, let's head to the library then. Okay, that's Adelon. Eastern Adelon. Let's see. I want to go to the Mog House. Yep, that's about the closest we're going to get there. In the future, you can teach me one more thing. I think I call it hashtag chat, right? Okay. No, it's hard to explain it. Dear Sophia Star, to what do we owe the honor today? Princess Arcelia, she is in the close stacks looking for information on the Founder King. Sophia Star, are the end times truly upon us? Life throws many trials at us, and it is how we overcome them that displays who we truly are. My my trials now lie in helping my brother, managing the colonization movement and dealing with the vicious forces in the jungle. Of course, I wish to help in any way I can. I scorned the shelves to see what I could learn about the Balamar said about beginning with a stone. It seems that it was something to do with the place called T. Teller, located in the Middle Lands, your homeland. The annuals say that the statue located in eastern Adelon's goddess prominent was fashioned after a similar creation in the ruins located there. Maybe you can learn more about the cloud of darkness if you search the ruins yourself. But it chills me to the bone to think that August had dealings with the world Balamar once called home. If Balamar is 1,000 years old, then how could he maintain his form for so long? There must be some connection. I would go with you, but there are pressing matters at the palace to which I must attend. But please, come and see me if you find something out. Perhaps that orb of yours truly is the key. Okay, we got another one. Okay, let me fix that record of eminence. Okay, that's okay, that would be quest. All right, objective list, tutor role, Rhapsody of Andiel. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Finished. Okay. All right. Now the next one's set. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, it's like when people are chat. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Should we do a dragon? I should set this for 8 minutes. Let's see, what did it say? Well, how do you explain that ring again? The dang it. Razajima. Oh yeah, I can remember now. Okay. I'm gonna get my ring ready here. Okay. Where's my ring? Okay, I gotta equip it. Dim ring. There we go. Hmm. Okay, never mind then. Okay. You must not have saw the chat. You must have missed that. You must have missed that person's shout. It's okay though. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Yep. Okay, then that would probably do it. Yep. Okay. Razajima. Okay. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, good. I guess it. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need the timer. I don't need a buffer or nothing like that. We're all good. Okay. All right. We're here. I'm going to look where we were on Rhapsody here while waiting for the dragon, guys. Okay. Okay, now let me see here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Rhapsody I'm looking at now, huh? I don't see Rhapsody on here. I'm going to have to look it up again. There we go. Nice and quick. I just want to see where we are on these Rhapsody of Mansion missions here now, huh? Oh, I can find out right now by looking at this. All right, let's see we're. So we've been doing Rhapsody of Bandiel missions too. That Ballamore guy we saw, that's Rhapsody of Bandiel, by the way, guys. If you're confused by that one, that's not Secrets of Adelon. That was actually Rhapsody of Bandiel we're doing. Eyes on You. Okay, that's the one we're on. Eyes on You. Okay. It's another cutscene, huh? Oh, it's the Hall of Gods. Oh, that's easy. You can do that one. All right, let's get my fish macabre up here, huh? Where's my fish macabre? Okay, get that there. Okay. Ooh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Look there. Okay. Now where's Como? So I can join her. Freaking find her. She's here. Kono Yum should be here. I just gotta find her. Huh. I can't find her. Somewhere here. Oh, thank you. I could just find you. I can't find her. Oh, there she is. She's way over here. I found her party. I was trying to find her party. Hey, you ever got the Dark Angel Trust? Oh yeah, them. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get them. Oh, ready? Okay, ready. All right, never mind. Let's go. I'll ask her what the requirements are later. I cannot attack for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now I'm attacking. Finally, thank you. Okay. All right, it's dragon time. Yeah, there's one right there. Archangel right there. Cool. I want to get on this side. That's worth fight this guy. I cannot hit him. Okay, come on. There we go. Tap! Game is so slow attacking. It just takes forever for it to want to attack. Look at this. It's just standing there, not doing anything. Okay, there we go. Now we're attacking. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, ability, weapon, skill. All right. No haste, huh? There we go. There's haste samba. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Oh, let me check. Good idea to check. Let's see. Status, merits. Nope, only 6. Nope, only 6. I haven't tried to build them up yet anyway. Whew, okay. All right. Okay, you got it. We can go this way to get there, huh? I like 5 anyway. That's a good one. Now that we're doing this, I'm going to put on my Ekin ring too then, so we can get some more merit points. Let me equip that Ekin ring real quick here. There we go. Now we're set, huh? Cool. Get some merit points. Need those. I wonder if these frogs work for Ambu too. Do these frogs work for Ambu? Oh, shoot. Went too fast. I hate that when the messages do that all the time. Maybe she's got... Yep, that's what I thought. Cool. Nice. Oh, cool. Look at that. Oh, I should get that ambush set up. Then, you know, we're not going to do ambo probably though, so maybe just in case I better do that, huh? Total 8 job points. Nice. I didn't realize we were setting up Rambo. I better do that right now. Oh, good. I got it already. Cool. It's already set. Good. Cool. Got it already. Good. All right. Ah! Dang it. Quite tricky to get them all. Okay, there we go. Great place to get merit points. A bamboo tree blocked me. That's so funny. Excuse me. Wow. Merit points up the wazoo here, guys. This is nice. Getting whole bunches of them here. But I won't spend the merit points until the end of the night. I always save them until the end of the night. Well, actually, I will spend them probably pretty quickly because we might get more of them, huh? Geez, that tank takes some beating, doesn't he? Still survives it, though. Got a frog here, huh? Gotta use warp ring? Okay. Here we go. I think I have no more warp ring. I better put it on. The heck? Didn't work, did it? Hall of the Gods? Oh, crash, I thought it went through. Oh, I hate this. Why is it not going through? What the heck? Oh, great. Am I lagging again? Oh, man, I'm lagging. Something's wrong. Hold on, guys. Huh. What the heck happened here? Oh, I hate when this happens. Yep, I'm lagging, guys. Am I going down? Let me see. Nope, I'm not going down. I'm lagging. There's something going on because it's not letting me do anything. The controller's not working, functioning at all here. No, I'm lagging. Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm totally... The game's probably going to cut me off any second, I bet. That is weird. Huh. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm heading to the Hall of the Gods. Alright, so we need to go survival guide to get there. Okay. How many did I get, though, first? I want to check and see if we got maxed out. Yep, we're maxed out. So let me go ahead and spend them real quick before we do that. Let me spend those merit points. In case we get more. Because they're maxed out now. Gonna bring up that max again. We'll raise that max up some more. The higher the max, the better. The more max points I can stash away. Okay, let's see. Status, merit points, categories. Okay, I'm going to do maximum merit points again. All right, we can't do any more now on that, so we'll go to attributes. Let's get strength up again. Good. All right. We could bring mind up one more too. It's useful. Okay, and that's it. I think we have no more to spend. Let me look. You have just one. Okay, let's go now to Hall of the Gods. Oh, that was weird. Sometimes you lag in this place in Juno. Okay, let's head to the Hall of God. Oh yeah, that's where we gotta go to Survival Guide to get to the Hall of the Gods. All right, this way. All right, so decision. Okay, and we're gonna go to. Okay, let's see. Manny Vendio. Okay, Viteller. There we go. Rome, got it. Well, that's right. I can use jigs. Gotta get used to this jigs. I have jigs. I can use spectral jig. All my trusts, I'd rather not solo these guys. Will take a little bit of time. Okay, here we go. All right, we're heading to the Hall of Gods now. What the heck did you do there? Okay, here's a cutscene. I had an inkling you would be here. You must be taken aback to be reunited with me here on of all places. To think we had prevented the world from ending one way, only to find out it would end another. And Ira, is she not with you? Please appraise me of what you have learned thus far. So Ira expired and has yet to return to this mortal coil. Revival is in the realm of the gods, and if she has not yet returned, it may be because they do not permit it. Should she be struggling in earnest against this void, this cloud of darkness, then it is but a matter of time before they see fit to bring her here once more. Unless their own powers have begun to wane and they have little time left. Only the ancients, the Zoltar, possess the means by which to open these gates. Ah, but you are already in possession of the cerulean crystal. I should have expected no less. Okay, what do we do now? Okay, hold on. They lost the page here. Okay, I gotta figure out what I do next here. Okay, Repsy Bandio, okay. Whew, okay, where were we now? Okay. Past all that. Okay. Oh, I just have to look at the mission notes. I have no idea where we are. Okay, exploring the ruins. Okay. Where is that at? Exploring the ruins. Oh, here, I see it. Oh, come on. These tablets, I'll tell you. There we go. Got it. Okay. Examine the serpent gate at the Hall of Gods for a cutscene. Okay. Here we go. Another cutscene. Long have I waited thine arrival. Welcome, warriors of light, to the Temple of Atana, a place where knowledge comes to be lost. Lady Ivano's services of the goddess of dawn in all incarnations is the custody of the gate by which she can be reached. Lady Anethro, thy presence doth come as a surprise, to think one such as thyself would come posing questions for me. A young woman has traversed time itself to speak with Sophia Star. She claimed that an existence which some call the void and others call the cloud of darkness has come to claim Bandio. The cloud of darkness, you say? Alice, I can confess to hearing that name only once before in my lifetime. The prophecies say that the cloud of darkness is fated to descend upon this land once the 5 pieces of the mother crystal have turned to dust. Were the pieces to be made whole once more, it is perhaps possible to avoid this most gloomy of futures. But that day itself will signal the end of Vandio. Yet even the struggles of the vaunted warriors of light would mean naught against the coming purge. Then pray tell, is there aught we can do? If we cannot stop it while mortal, then we must walk the path of the gods. You would have Sophia Star become a god? You mean she must cast off the bonds of the emptiness that shackle all who are born and destined to die? Some would say you speak madness, but I cannot deny that if such a ritual succeeded, I shall not lade my words with honey. The idea is so dangerous that failure can end only in death. Yet the children should choose to walk the path of the thorns. I shall help clear the way, for only one such as thou can make the journey. Oh, there they are, the archangels. Warriors of the Crystal. You and you alone have the potential to guide them. But Sophia Star, if she wants to become a goddess of light, then I shall intervene. What manner of trickery is this? Yvonne will have to suffer in this world no longer. I would like to burn this whole place to ashes, but there are more pressing matters to attend to. You vanquished me when my power was approaching its zenith, and attempted to thwart me every step of the way. Yet I know more than anyhow you will to attempt to become a god of light. I have come this far, and by any means possible I will impede your prophecies. In this world there can be no light without darkness. Are you truly so ignorant as to believe that this world needs no darkness to thrive? In a world with nothing but light, how will the dead find eternal slumber? Before you act, you must think. It is only a matter of time before the cloud of darkness swallows us all. Sophia Star, Sophia Star. I see. So that masked man is, for lack of better term, a future you that I have succumbed to darkness. A fallen angel, if you will. I sense that your words do not ring false. But let us reflect. If he came to our time to prevent you from becoming a god of light, then the logical conclusion is that you have the compatibility to do so. So you wish to know a more concrete method for becoming a god of light. With that, I could provide you with answers, but I cannot surmise what Yavanolo had in mind. Perhaps Celtius in paradise would have the answers we seek. However, should I have not made this clear, before you must make many sacrifices in order to discard your mortal form and ascend. You will become more than any person was meant to be, and rise to a plane where you will no longer be able to interact with friends and loved ones. Let there be no doubt the path is a lonely one. Okay, and then I gotta do Rhapsody again here. Okay, quests. Oh, where is it again? There you are. Objective list. Tutorial. Rhapsody of Vandiel. And let's set the objective. There we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, so, all right, we're done with that. Where do we move on now? Let's see, we're going to go becoming something more. Razima's Sanctuary, what's that one? I'll have to have her help me that one. Suppose I can just warp out of here. Be easier, huh? I know it ain't here. Okay. Okay, so Rajima, warp 6. All right, so let's see here. Okay. All right. Very helpful to have somebody guide me. Makes things so much easier. Okay, to get the Razajima, I'm going to have to use the ring again. Let's see, I got the ring here. Dim ring, there we go. That must be where we're going now. But that, well, I don't worry about the warp ring yet. I think I have warp 6 too, because I was here before once with Sophia. Okay, I think I know where this is. Yep, it's right up here. I remember this now. Yeah, here we go. The Sanctium. Gotta go in here. This right? Yep. Good thing I already went through this pour in the past getting to this place. It was kind of a pain getting to this place. I had to get help a little bit trying to get into this place earlier when I was a little bit weaker in the game. Small glimpse of what lies beyond. Okay. Oh, cool. Sepia Star, can you hear me? That must be where we have to go next. Where she's waiting. I am so pleased that you found your way back to me. Far be it from me to remind you of how worried she was about you. Master, each second passes like hours. How do you react? Are you well? Don't strain yourself. No, I cannot say that I am whole yet. All people must one day return to the Mother Crystal, and Irara herself resides within this one. Together with her and is the same force that has brought her back countless times, Phoenix. Countless times has Phoenix deemed fit to revive me, and I fear this time it needs to rest. Phoenix claims that Irana's spirit may no longer be able to withstand the journey. Master, when I fell in Chechian battlegrounds and I expired with Balmor looming over me, what happened afterwards? Then the force that threatens us is no mere emptiness, it is a cloud of darkness. An ill portent indeed. I am not the most learned person, so I must confess to never having heard that name before. Nor have I, lady, and Yabel's wisdom stretches eons beyond ours. Sophia Star, would it be fair to understand that you are to face this cloud of darkness head on? And Yorville sets you on the path to become a goddess of light. It is such a thing possible for a woman to become a goddess. Then, the only path left for you is to use the power of this crystal, which requires us to break it. Break it! It is but a matter of time before the emptiness resumes its endless march across the far east, and many souls remain in slumber inside the crystals. They can lend you their power as they join you, they will not cease to exist. But with rather becoming one with you, perhaps that is the key in becoming a goddess of light. Master, I wish there was some way to avoid having to pay such a heavy cost. It is truly the only option. Will this lead to us stopping the cloud of darkness? Do it must be done. Master, if this is your decision, then I shall follow you to the ends of Andio. I shall raise my voice to join the chorus of 10,000 voices singing songs of hope. It is not so simple. Sevilla Star cannot hope to make the journey in her current state. Then what do we have? Sevilla Star, a swell of darkness clouds your mind and spirit. Hmm. Oh, cool. I know you struggled to fight against it, and I can scarcely fathom the pain it must cause you. Master, I did not know. The ambassador's goal was doubtless to prevent you from becoming a goddess of light. And in Irina's future, you will be overcome by the darkness, giving birth to that abomination. We are we doomed? Are there none that can pierce the veil? Hmm. Perhaps there is one from another world. You will recall that there are countless worlds existing parallel to Vandiel. Some you are aware of, others not. And in one such world, one where you have never ventured, exists a god of darkness in its pure form. Dare I ask what this means? I will not lie, from the blackness darkness comes the deepest fear, and perhaps it will overcome you. Yet such a being will desire to absorb the darkness within you as its own. And clashing with a god of such strength may yield clues about this cloud of darkness. And Master, you plan to go through with this? Then you are resolved. Take this with you and make haste for the Walk of Echoes. Though I have not physical form now that I am with you in spirit, I pray for your safety. Remain vigilant, not just for my sake, but for yours. Okay, we got another one. Digital compass, too. Nice. Okay, so let me go ahead and change that quick. Quest, objective list, tutorial. There are a lot of these, aren't there? Okay, another one here. Let's get it set up. There we go. All right. All right, so what does it say we do now? All right. The Curio Margo will now offer teleport ring for purchase under scrolls. Okay, cool. You can now enter Razimir's Sanctum by going into the Resijima and examining the etch rock at K9. I did. Okay, let's go to the next one then. Okay. All right. Enter the Walk of Echoes in the present day. Yeah? Warping for the question mark, a cavernous maw. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll enter the Walk of Echoes then. Okay, I'll enter the Walk of Echoes. I'm gonna remember how to do this again. Let me warp out of here then, huh? I got my ring on, right? I gotta put the right ring on. Warp ring, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get there. Yep. Of course I have it. Why would I not? I'll do that. Let's see if that works. No, it's not. Oh, that would be. Oh, remember Norel, and that's it. Yep. Okay. Okay. Thank you. On my way. Glowing blue question mark. Okay. It's right by the survival guide, huh? Oh yeah, near the cabin's mom, of course. I knew that. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Drawn towards the maw. Yep. I got my lights worn. Let's go. All right. Well, well. If it isn't Sophia Star, come back to say hello and give me her regards. And what a most curious curio you've brought along. A timely compass for a timely place. Yet, who could fashion something so mysterious? Is this friend of yours human? Is this friend okay? In the end, it matters not. Make not one lot iota of difference. Oh, you wish to use this and go into a different world, one where your god of darkness exists. That world was a bit less successful than Bandiel, and its name has been lost to the annals of history, utterly wiped from the record. I've never been one of the pussyfoot around a difficult situation, but even Automos couldn't make me go in there. But if you really want to go through with this, I'm not about to stop you. A word of caution, a bit of warning. You'll be accosted by a Tano knows what from the moment you draw your first breath. Don't let your lack of preparation be the end of you. Spell your demise. Okay, we're here. All right, I'm inside now. Okay, so what do we do now? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. We have to be examine the question art in the northeast of the vertical complex. Oh, here's Kanyum. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you're here to help me. All right. Okay, thanks. But I see it. A glutton for punishment, then. There's a whole buffet waiting for you just beyond. Forks and knives at the ready. Yep, let's go. It must be getting dangerous where we're going into next, huh? That's why she's here. We must be going into some sort of a dungeon or something. I probably should get my Ekid ring up if I can. Okay. Nope, just a cutscene so far. Oh no, this ain't dangerous. Ah, I knew it was a mistake to come here. My whiskers are beginning to wilt. Droop most unseemly. Here, you'll need this if you want to proceed any further. Make some kind of headway. Just please don't lose it. Not that I don't have any spares, mind you. All right, cat sit with her. Okay. All right, so what do we do now? Okay. Right there? Okay. Here we go. Oh, we're getting for a boss. Ooh, look at this boss. This boss is cool. Over there, standing right in front of us, is your so called God of Darkness. Simply put, it's Promethea in his ascended form, absolute and complete. Come now, it's up to you to make the first move. A little parley never hurt anyone. Mm. Well, well, never again would I have thought is see one such as thee. Answers thou seekest, answers thou shalt have. Darkness hath many forms, apathy, ignorance, cowardice, envy, and rage. And of course, death. These are all powers over which I hold dominion, yet the cloud of darkness is a wholly separate entity. So if it's not your darkness, then what exactly? The cloud of darkness descend to envelope all. We shall finally have release. Dost thou wish to meet Altana in this despite? Release, you wish to die? Sophia Star, I think he might be cracked, lost his marbles, but since he's asking for it, why not give him the old what for? Would that not be the only way to stop the cloud's approach, though the death of the god? Through the death of the god, sorry. Guy! Sophia Star! Sophia Star! A day late, a gill short. Not you again. Almighty God of darkness, what did you accomplish by absorbing Sophia Star's tainted energies? Show me what you've done. Okay, so it's battlefield time, huh? Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, all right. All right. I suppose we're going into the battlefield now, huh? All right, let me check. Okay. Okay. All right, we just did that. Okay. Okay. Okay, battlefield now, huh? Okay, I'll check again. Yep, she's in. Cool. All right, now let me see. I gotta put my thing on. She tells me to stay back. I'll stay back then. Okay. It's probably easy to kill, huh, for her. I'll wait till you fight him, then I'll attack. Celtius, huh? That's what we're fighting, huh? Level 1 weapons. Whoa. Back off. Yeah, I'm still attacking him from the distance, huh? I think they can't get away from him. I hope the healer's gonna heal me. Okay. Alright. Oh, whoa. Healer, keep me alive now. Don't let me die. Okay. Oh, geez, I probably should have used that, huh? I gotta use it on myself here. Keep myself alive. Okay, ooh. Okay, there we go. weapon skill. All right. Adeline edge. There we go. Perfect. Combo's haste. Oh, I got a weapon skill. There we go. Just not let me die here. Okay. I almost got him. I don't know where I'm at, but I'm doing pretty good where I'm at. Just stay where I'm at, and I'm doing pretty good. I got a haste samba. We'll use it. Quick step. Oh, there we go. Now you hit me. We got him. Oh, we got the cutscene. Oh no, there's no cutscene, is there? Whew. Okay. Oh, we're entering someplace else, aren't we? Okay. This radiance, I have never imagined such a thing to be possible for one such as thee. So be it. I shall reclaim what I have once given. You are still unclean, Sophia Star. Abandon your patio hope and turning into goddess of light. And to ensure my victory, I shall fill you with impurity once more. Okay. Ark. Promethea, why do you intervene? Thou art an appropriate vessel for the twilight, yet thou remainst chained to the cloud of darkness. Come and find thy true form as a god of the darkness. Oh, heavens above. Earth, what just happened? Now I completely confused, baffled, and bemused. How did we all get all the way out of here? Sophia Star, I thought you had already taken care of your friend. The masked man is you from the future. Perhaps I was too bit hasty, jumped to conclusions. Well, that would explain why the world didn't go all pear-shaped when he popped into existence. So what I saw when he first appeared in the Walk of Echoes was more than just a phantasm, a figment of my imagination. He's you. At least there's one conclusion we can draw from this. You might be able to kill him, but you can't kill you. But he can't kill you. Ah, but perhaps we're too late. Sophia Star, come to me. He's there, Sophia Star, waiting for you. He received Prometheus' power and been reborn as a divinity himself. I can't go any further. He's only permitted you to enter. The demon within has become the demon without. Stay on your guard. Okay, here we go. Now we touch the vertical complex again. Is that right? Is it this one? Yep. Look what the cat dragged in. Promethea, the god of darkness, has seen fit to render unto me the power of the godhood. And the cloud of darkness holds over me has been utterly obliterated. And so now I am able to lead you to the proper future, to the proper reckoning. Come, witness what I have witnessed. Witness what shall come to pass. And so countless cycles of the moon passed. The blade tenders choked Bandio, and the lone crystal shining as a beacon against the darkness. How many worlds had succumbed, none could say. And on Bandio, the only place left was Razajima. Oh, wow. Bandio, she is vanishing before our very eyes. Rhina, now is not the time to abandon hope. Lisa Pistar, you mentioned having one last card to play. Are you so far gone as to think it will actually work? Aroha, maybe it's Karkan. Yep. Aroha, okay. Master? Oh, Roha, if we cannot place our faith in Lady Pistar, then what other hope do we have? This was the reckoning, the decision that I, rather your future self, came to. You shed all darkness within your soul to send and become a god of light, for that was the only way to banish the void. Did we make it? We have. Now is the time. For Bandio to shine once more. Together we must and we can. Let's give him a swift kick in the face. This world is ours to protect. For Vandio. It's cool, they got everybody back. Don't even try it. Ha! Rah! Come, Kirila. Buy my blade. Aroha, steel yourself. Just a little longer. Zaid, watch your back. What? Obajang, Majing, go get him. Be gone. Then it's time for Meteor, dear doctor. Cool. Wow. That's cool. Arroya, Roja, the barrier now. Praise be, victory is within our grasp. Your body, Sophia Star. Sophia Star. We managed to stove off this assault. Araya, I am so proud of you. But father, go. I have made a grave error. This darkness is not what I had surmised. My other half is this is not how Vandiel is saved. Hmm. Father, Araya, don't. I mean, Rohar, don't. Phoenix, please. Save my daughter. Sophia Star had become the entity of pure light. Spelling, I didn't catch that. She ascended to greatness, finding herself in the Romette, and it was there that the last Sultana's voice reached her. My child, thy wild, thy child, thy will hath reserved thee, but thou art human no longer. Those who have fallen, despite your efforts, all life hmm, shall be extinguished. Wow. You become a god of light, but I was overtaken by the cloud of darkness, doubtless owing to being an infinity of pure darkness. The cloud cares not for light and darkness, for neither can stop its eternal hunger. Our separating into two entities was wholly without meaning. The time has come for us to return to our world, and for me to return to something of yours. Altana and I will wait you. You made it back in one piece. None the worse for wear. Then the world ends exactly as I had been told, though I understood it intentionally. Hearing it again cast a gloom over this entire place, chills me to the core. Hold on, let's think about this a tad. The future you saw was what would come to pass if you become goddess of light, no? And those who joined you from the crystal, their spirits rejoined you once more, even though they no longer existed in this world. Even though you could call people back from the grave, it amounted to nothing in the end. Was your becoming a goddess futile? I see. The cloud of darkness cannot be stopped by either the you, or the other you. All life vanished from Bandiel either way. I think I understand now. That's why the other you tried to prevent the reckoning. Then there's one question left. Where do you go from here? Huh? Go to Altana? Have you gone mad? Totally taken leave of your senses? Not that I don't know where she is, mind you, but knowing where she is a knowing how to get there are two entirely different matters. Not even if I could find my way there. But if you but if you're your friend Celtius turned into a crystal, then he may be able to open a path for you, guide you along the way. You've got your plan. Now put it into action. Oh, I got the Rhapsody of Puce. Nice. Nice. That's always useful. Okay. Sin, huh? It's not letting me get there, though. Hmm. There we go. Oh, I remember Sin from another. Examine the transit radian. Okay, we got to examine the transit radian again, huh? We gotta do this a lot, don't we? Okay. The emerald star shimmering in the distance. That's not it? Oh, one second here. There's something going on. What happened? Examine the transcendental radiance in Dissidia Empyrean Paradox for a cutscene. Oh, this must be what I just did. Okay, non-dependence, penance, and okay. Automatically completed during the sequence of cutscenes from previous missions. If disconnected, the middle cutscene, go to the okay. I want to see where we're at. Let me look at my missions here. Yeah, Vessel of Light. Okay, we're in the right one. Okay. All right, Vessel of Light. We're really moving through these. One after another here, huh? Vessel of Light. Okay. Patiently waiting for the tablet to load us up here. It's going kind of slow today. There we go. Return to Razajima Sanctuary for a cutscene. Okay, so we got to leave this place then. So we got to go back here. Is that right? Hold on. Return to the Razajima Sanctum for a cutscene. Okay. I think this is right. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is right. I got to warp out. I know what I got to do. Okay. I know what I got to do here. Yep, this is easy. I know what to do. We can get there very easily again. Oh, I know what he could do. That's the wrong ring. I can just use this one. Just use the dim ring. Okay, back to Razima Sanctuary again. I know how to get there again. I remember that. Yep, we can do that. We have time still. Okay. Warp 6. Or Ingress 6, whatever that is. Yep. Geez, a lot of this was running around. I should have just done this earlier. Except for the one boss battle. Sophia Star, the crystal has allowed me to see all that you have seen. Though I know not how through some means you were able to cast off your inner darkness. Yet not even that was sufficient to quell the cloud of darkness. You only succeeded in halting its ingress. And Aroha could only sit by and watch the world dissipate around her. There were two masters. Now that my head is clear, I wonder if the voice calling me back here was your own. The reckoning must be altered. You became a goddess of light and journeyed to a place I could not reach. Perhaps it was then you realized I still existed and sent me back in an attempt to change what would come to pass. And when you became this goddess of light, did you meet Altana? Whether Master did or did not meet her then, she must do so now. Lord Celtius, is there a knot you can share with us about this? It is an Yevonal alluded to Altana is located in a higher plane of existence. Now that I have turned into the crystal, it may be possible for me to commune with her, but nothing good will come if we sit here wriggling our hands. The proper course of action is to try. You must head to the sea of the Zilhard's power, the Imperial Paradox. That is the closest place to Altana's domain that any mortal can presently reach. I shall unbar the path for you. However, I require your aid to reach Altalia from this crystal. You see, in creating this crystal, Celtius inertly causes the greater half of the sanctorium to collapse. This had the unfortunate side effect of destabilizing the life stream in this area, preventing the crystal from achieving its maximum potential. I would offer my prayers at this location, but the taint of the foul beast stops me from doing even that. In particular, one-eyed monsters known as the Pano- Panonops despoil the life stream, preventing Araha's words from reaching it. Panohops, okay. Or Panohops. Panohops, okay. Though I would be asked too much of you to fully full call threat when temporary reprieve would buy us time so desperately needs. My understanding is that some of your allies have freshly arrived on Razajima. I beseech you to seek out their aid in this endeavor. Once the Altalia you will doubtlessly be able to meet with the goddess and your darkened self. What happens after that is for you to decide. Hmm, okay, we're done with that one. Wow, there's so many cutscenes. Okay, what's next? Come on, tablet. Just load. There we go. Return to Razajima and examine the question mark at H5 on the hill near the ruins. Okay. For a cutscene. Portal 5 is close. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I got to go to Portal 5, huh? Well, I have that one. I don't know if I have the map to this place, so it says it's at H5 on a hill. Okay, I gotta go this way then. Okay, let's see here. Portal 5 on a hill, huh? Let's see if we can figure this one out, huh? Oh, going the wrong way. I want to go across the river. There we go. I get it now. Okay, down this way. Yeah, looking for the hill. Okay, nope. Nope. Okay. I don't think these guys see through invis. I'm okay so far. The Griffins are only ones that. Oh yeah, these guys see through invis. Oh boy. Okay, I see it now. I got it. Damn it. Why can't I lock on myself? Oh, there we go. I gotta wait now till the enemies are out of my way. Okay, I think I can do it. Where's the question mark? Okay, I got it. Mm. Lisa Bustar, I had written you off as vanishing with Celtius. Do you know what that does to a man's heart? I'd always wanted to visit here, and it's proven to be well worth the journey. And Aldo here, Aldo gotten over what ails you, Kirk. Not everyone can be a salty sea dog. Haha, just be glad we didn't have to call a man overboard when you were retching all over the side. Lacey V Star, what transpired while you were away? So, what we have been calling the ambassador is really an alternate aspect of you from the future. Can that even be possible? Just what kind of secrets are you hiding under those clothes of yours? Sophia Star, people in the Far East come to call you master, correct? Then perhaps you use some techniques you learned here. Indeed, I do not presume to know everything about our marital or spiritual arts, so the possibility of there being something I have overlooked is great. But let us turn to more pressing matters. Lord Celtius and Lady Aurora, sorry, Aroha bid you cleanse these woods of particular blight, did they not? Aroha, then where is she? She has reached the end of her rope and can revive no longer. But ye were still able to talk to her. We can at least be grateful that her spirit lives on. Although our calling is to save the future, we cannot neglect our responsibilities to Roja. I concur. We might be worried about her, but right now the best thing we can do is see her task to conclusion. If helping the crystal is what we've got to do, then count us in. And the key is to bringing Roja back lies one of the same. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. Good. Then, if 11 of them must go, 11 it shall be. And afterwards we meet up here. Let's do it. Okay, thank you for protecting me. Let me get this back up here. Okay, abilities, job abilities, jigs, spectral jig. Come on. Oh yeah, these guys threw in biz too. I forgot about that. Crap. Pass that griffin. The griffin see me? Nope, I'm good. Okay. Phew. Woof. That was close. Yeah. Okay. Now let me see here. Okay. Now what do I do now? Where do we go next? Okay. Now I'm careful, of course. Some Griffins are true sight. Okay. Oh, I see. We got to do. Okay, I get you. Got to kill participants. Okay. All right. So where are you, Konomo? Let me find you here. Where is she? Oh, you're way down there. Wow. Okay. Going the right way? Yeah. Get my ability on here. Okay. Let me see. Tab ability, jigs, spectral jig. Okay. Got it. Is that what we need? Porksies? No, there's something else. I don't know what those are. Oh crap, there's griffins here too. Yikes. There we go, I went the right way now. Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. There's griffins all over the place. Oh, I got it. Rapsia Bushia. Was that what I was supposed to get? Okay. Yeah, I got the Rhapsody. Let me see what it is. The Rhapsody of Fuchsia. Is that right? Oh, I see. Okay, I see it. Oh, 311. Now I see the count now. Okay. Okay, I see him now. Okay, 311. Okay. Five 11. Okay. Good. No, that's not it. 6 of 11. Oh, turned on in biz. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm going to die. I am going to die. I died. Okay. We have to start over again now. I know we have to start over again. That just sucks. Oh, I had it already equipped. Okay. Okay. Those things are hard. Hard to solo. If I had them all my trust, I probably could handle them then, but I didn't have no trust, so they're all by myself. A little difficult to do on my own. Okay, Razajima. Okay. Okay, I see you now. Okay, I'm coming to you now. She gotta be invisible or something, huh? What the heck is she? Where is she? All I see is her trust. Okay. I see it now. As long as I got trust around me, I can handle it then. There we go. Okay. I think we're done. Let me check. Okay, let me check here. I think we're done. I'm not seeing a number count anymore. Okay. Oh, where in the world? Oh, here we go. 10, 11. Okay, almost done. One more. I think we got them all. Let's see. They're hard to read. They come up so quickly, you know? Where are they? Let's see where they're at here. I saw 10, 11, but I didn't see anything else. The upper limb prompt is ablated with Blash. I assume we got it then, huh? I don't know. I don't see the number count on them. Here we go, 10, 11. Oh, crap. Okay. I don't see the number card anymore. Do we got them all? Okay. All right. Okay, so what do I do now? Hmm. Okay, so I gotta go back to Etch Rock again. Got it. All right. Yep, 6 got you. Oh, I'm invisible. Dang it. Let me silence myself here real quick again. Don't know how else to get rid of this invisibility. I don't know how to get rid of invisibility. It's kind of tricky. Okay, let's see if it works, huh? I made a pilgrimage here once when I was a young boy who barely came up with to his father's knees. We came to purify my family's most sacred treasure, the phoenix blade. The two of you are quicker than a shark chasing wounded prey. You know something, Tezen? For such a sacred island, it sure doesn't have many people on it. And what with all the black orbs floating about? I cannot say for sure. It isn't quite the emptiness, but beyond that, there is no way of telling. Regardless of this island lacks a stable population, because we refer it to as an island of the gods. As such, it is meant to remain saguenant. Though the devout are permitted to visit, only those who tend the sanctum take up permanent residence. Wait up! Although, if you're late because of your seasickness again, so help me. Gilgamesh, putting that aside, we've managed to fulfill Roja's request. Lady Sapistar, I am I to understand that Celtius crystal waits inside? Then Lady Aroha must be there as well. So what are we waiting for? Hmm. Back to Razajima again, huh? Oh no, we got a long cutscene coming up, huh? Gotta touch the crystal in here, huh? Okay. There it is, Razian crystal. Yep. The feeling is indescribable. Oh, there's music. Final Fantasy music. Master, vanquishing the Pronumps proved to be the key to restoring order to the light stream coursing through the Rizajima. Sophia Star, I am now able to manipulate the crystal to its fullest, and as such it is now possible for me to see you off on your path to meet the goddess. Never would anyone have thought it possible to meet the goddess herself. And the goddess darkness, your other half, awaits you as well. The future now lies in your hands. Are your preparations complete? Yeah, let's do it. Master, I pray for your success. The reckoning, that is when we made the decision to become a god of light and leave behind a world where there was Aurora and Aurora alone. We are the same flesh, thus I am ultimately familiar with all the emotions you will feel in that moment. Neither of us wished to make any sacrifices. We embarked on countless journeys, making friends and allies with each step of the way, and the day have arrived when we were becoming more than any adventure could hope to become. And even still, we believe it. No, perhaps that is exactly why we believe it. There is no need to make sacrifices to protect what we hold dear. But the time of the reckoning was close at hand, and only when oblivion reared its head were we finally able to understand how powerless we were. And so we made our decision. We would sacrifice ourselves to protect Aurora, and that she may lead a new generation. That decision was the reckoning. And you remained as a god of light, left to exist for four countless eons. And you realize that if you had been given such an infinite amount of time before the reckoning, you would have reached a different conclusion. So you and Altana stretched forth your hands into the weave of time. Ultimately, Aurora was sent back to the past, as I was I, although my different entity entirely. But reminiscing will get us nowhere. Clouds are blowing in from all sides. Altana and I will wait. The only darkness left within you is your very humanity. Come to me. And so a new goddess of light is born. Hmm, wow. I welcome you both with open arms. Matsutana. Sophia Star, all that thou hast done in Bandio, thou hast done in my name. And for that thou shalt have mine eternal gratitude. Here in Vandiel thou has been born and raised, learned much and accomplished more. Countless are those who sing thy praises, and numberless are those who owe thee their very lives. I know all, I love all, so it has ever been, and so it shall ever be. But our world faces seemingly insurmountable threat, the cloud of darkness. This world is but a speck of floating amongst it. Various forces places in this clouds collide. Whole worlds and universes are given form. For Vandio, everything began with one crystal. Caught betwixt the opposing forces of light and darkness, The two remained ever in balance, sometimes collaborating, others quarreling. From these clashes blew the wind of time, and thus was the cloud of darkness kept ever at bay. Yet the darkness that existed in the counterbalance, my light, my Promethea disappeared. The scale started to tip, and the winds of time stopped. But Vandiel is in a world that doth not yield so easily. On the surface of the world, people and entities are varying allegiances met. They bonded. They clashed. And the winds of time moved once more. But if the cloud of darkness is consuming all, then the winds must be no more than a harmless breeze. Thou art correct. The endless conversation Promethea and I had, though none of them were direct, caused the winds to churn and the author to swirl. Aether to swirl, sorry. Thou art both but fledging gods and cannot hope to bring balance to the world throughout discourse alone. Then what hope do we have? You must converse, you must collide, struggle against each other with all they might. And then the winds will blow fiercely once more. That is why our reckoning was insufficient. A small portion of my power I shall bestow unto thee. Go forth. If this is the only path left behind for us, then let us clash, cause a storm that will ring throughout the ages. The time is nigh. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. It took us. Dang. Okay, so we got to go into the transfer thing again. Is that behind us or forward? Oh, yeah. We got to go this way. Okay. Big battle coming, huh? Big battle. Okay. Okay. You get my fish kebab on so I can protect myself a little bit better for this battle. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's defeat him just right. Yep. Okay, here we go. Winds of time. Here we go. Here he is. Oof. There you go. Okay, good. Whew. You better be coming. I can't do this on my own. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's pretty strong. go. Can't even lock onto them. Okay, there I can. Okay. Okay, now I'll come and help. Okay, now I'll use my cure. Oh, we can't use my cure free, huh? Can't get behind her, can I? She just won't let me do that. So sorry, but I'm gonna heal myself now. Still no cure though, huh? She keeps turning on me. Don't got cure, huh? Oh, I don't got cure. We got her anyway. Got her. Cutscene time. Oh, no, there's no cutscene, is there? Oh, there's cutscene. Ah! And Solo has brought the raging storm back to Bandiel. Its twist and churns time borne upon its back. That wasn't the final boss, was it? Perhaps the wind of time has dissipated the coming cloud. Gaze upward, Sepia Star, to the pristine skies above, where shining future awaits. We have fulfilled our roles as goddesses of the light of darkness, and Vandiel no longer has need of us. Let us return to what we once were. As life and death are part of the grand cycle, so too are light and darkness. The winds within us will blow forever and on. And as we return to humanity, one contractually truth remains unshakely. Humanity is both complete and incomplete. And now a brighter future will come, and one which requires no price to be paid. Hmm. Severe thy light and thy darkness have intertwined as one dispersed the clouds that threatened to engulf the land. Vandiel shall remain whole, now and forever. And Iroha shall... Iroha, yeah. Why did we just finish Rhapsody? It'd be cool if we finished Rhapsody already. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Next time we get on, we got to go get Siren. Lady Sophia Star, it is true, it is a nightmare over. I knew that our faith in you was not misplaced. I tell you, I was sweating bullets hoping everything turned out all right, which I guess it did. The winds began to rage and howl, and I was for sure it was the end. And so I looked up in the sky, and there was a huge crash. I'd bet my bottom gill that everyone all across Zabandio, not just those here in Regima, felt the violent shaking. The explosion we saw from above, that was you, wasn't it? Words cannot describe the awe I felt. A fierce struggle between twin goddesses, one of the light and one of the darkness, decide the fate of the future. Truly a tale for the ages. If that means we've got no cloud to worry about, then I'd say our mission ended in rousing success. If anyone would be happy to hear that your ultimate decision saved the world, it'd be Aroha. I nearly forgot. Lady Aroha, where is she? If the goddess permits it, she may be able to join us once more without the suffering she has had to endure in the previous incarnations. Master, your helplessness disciple stands before you once more. Aroha, oh, haven't seen you looking that good since, well, since ever. Sir Gilgamesh, everyone. Seeing you all stand here safe is the greatest present I could ever received. Lady Roja, were it not for your guidance, none of us could have survived the trials posed to us. This calls for a celebration, a grand feast, the likes of which Vandiel has never seen. Oh, Sir Tenzin, ever the bobbled head. Bobblehead? Ah, but how I long for fresh air. Then let us take a stock of the island. Now that the threat posed by the cloud of darkness is no more, I know not how long I shall be able to remain here. I am only able to maintain physical form at all thanks to the life stream which you worked so hard to stabilize, and how I long to gaze upon a peaceful world within you. Hmm, interesting. Hope my bag wasn't full. Ah, this gentle breeze is more comforting than I could ever imagined. At long last I am able to gaze upon Vandio, whose future is bright and full of hope. I witnessed all that transpired above while I was held in the crystal's embrace. And though millions have reason to offer you their thanks, I hope that you will take mine to heart. Your decision for the reckoning brought us back from the brink of ruin, and both the present and future owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude. You gained dominion over light and darkness, shouldered the burdens of the world, and nonetheless emerged victorious. You would The ancient clock is so doing assured that all would live on. People, beasts, men, plants, animals, everything. People are susceptible, can't say it, susceptible to the whims of the light and darkness, and so help maintain the precious balance our world needs. Oh, susceptible. Got it. Master, I shall never forget the first lesson you taught me when I became your apprentice. Never give up. This teaching has stayed with me through all the trials and tribulations I went through in the future, even at the very end, when I was left alone with no one to lean on. And you showed me that your lessons were more than just words, for never once did you falter. Even through the future, I showed you was one filled with despair. I know you will always be there for us. The light I saw in your eyes then is the same as it is now. Those self same eyes showed me the path I must walk. I shall never forget how your training helped light the way. Master, are you proud of how far I come? Once again, your words move me. I will sleep better knowing you have faith in me. Our bonds have grown closer than ever before. I fear I am not long for this time. Though we must never forget the past, I would ask you to look forward toward the future, a brighter future. Master, please walk ever forward so that you may come to lead me on a correct path. Cypher, oh, we got it. Cool. I wasn't full. Sweet. So glad. Got me worried for a second. I didn't have it, so. Okay. All right, we got it. We must be at the end of this thing, huh? Okay, so we gotta have to do any nation with a Mog house, huh? Okay, we can do that. Let me get my ring on. Okay. Is it on? I don't think it's on. No, dim ring. We gotta take that off. I'm just gonna finish this guy before I go to bed. I think we're almost done with Rhapsody, which is fantastic. I didn't think it was gonna be this easy. I mean, it's still not easy, but it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought we had to go through like a super big dungeon and stuff like that at the end or something. I didn't realize how easy this was. You just have to fight some big bosses and that's it. That's awesome. Just get some Lake Show Comes members to come out and help me with my other two characters to get it done. So, okay. Now we have to go to a Mog house in one of my nations. Let's go to Bastock, huh? Damn. Lake Shell. Okay, where is it? The beginnings? No, that's not it. There it is. Well, you can invite me now. Okay, all right. Bastock, right? Yep. Port Bastock. It doesn't matter which one I go to, right? As long as I got a Mog house, right? Okay, now we'll get the cutscene here. All right. Ugh. The future should have changed, and I should have been dissolved into nothingness. Yet the crystal clarion song has ceased, and the cloud of darkness threatens the world once more. Well, that was easy. Okay, so we're not done yet, are we? How big is this? I want to see how big this is. We got to be getting to the end here, though. Okay. Okay, yep, I'll do that. Okay, now it should work. Guardians. Oh yeah, we're almost to the end. Cool. Oh, the big battlefield. Maybe we should just finish it. We're almost done with it anyway, right? All right, let's do it. Okay. Okay, Guardians. Breath of Marin. Breath of the Avatars. Okay, so I need to go to... Alright. Question Circle and Lathine Plateau. Do you want to just finish the rest tomorrow? This is probably a good place to quit then. Okay, let's see. I'll close up here at the Mog House. Spend my merit points and then call it quits for tonight. Clean my character up later. Okay, let's see here. Merit points, huh? Let's do them real quick before we quit. Merit points. Okay, 14. Yep, we can do some stuff here. All right, let's see if there's anything. Nope, I can't do those. Yep. Let's get strength. Yep. Yeah, I got 2 points left. Nothing more. And then we can work on job points together. Yep. All right. So I know you need them too. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna log out now. Okay, yeah. Sweet. All right, I'm shutting down now. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. All right. And yep. So guys, have a good night tonight. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be on a little later, but not too late. We probably gonna wrap up Rhapsody tomorrow. Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye. Whoops.